Today, I want to talk about something that has the power to transform your life, your relationships, and your future. It's not a secret formula or a quick fix. It's not about luck or talent. It's about something far more profound and within your control, your mindset. The way you see the world, the way you approach challenges, and the way you respond to adversity will determine the trajectory of your life. And the truth is, you need this mindset, not just to survive, but to thrive. Let's start with the first cornerstone, embracing responsibility. Life is unpredictable, and it's easy to fall into the trap of blaming others or external circumstances for your struggles. But the moment you take full responsibility for your life, something extraordinary happens. You stop being a victim of your circumstances and start becoming the architect of your destiny. Responsibility is not a burden, it's a privilege. It's the recognition that you have the power to shape your reality through your choices. When you own your actions, you gain control over your future. Now let's talk about confronting chaos with order. The world is a chaotic place. There will always be uncertainty, setbacks, and challenges that feel overwhelming. But here's the thing. Chaos is not your enemy. It's an opportunity. By creating structure and order in your life, whether it's through a daily routine, clear goals, or disciplined habits, you can navigate the chaos with clarity and purpose. Start small. Clean your room. Organize your schedule. Tackle one problem at a time. These seemingly insignificant acts of order will ripple out and create a foundation of stability in your life. Next, we come to the pursuit of meaning. In a world obsessed with instant gratification and fleeting pleasures, it's easy to chase happiness. But happiness is a byproduct, not a goal. What you should be pursuing is meaning. Meaning comes from aligning your actions with your values and contributing to something greater than yourself. It's about finding purpose in your work, your relationships, and your daily life. When you focus on meaning, you'll find that happiness follows naturally, not as a fleeting emotion, but as a deep and enduring sense of fulfillment. But let's be honest, the path to meaning is not easy. It requires you to face your fears. Fear is a natural part of life, but it's also a barrier to growth. Every time you avoid a challenge or shy away from discomfort, you limit your potential. The truth is, growth lies on the other side of fear. When you confront your fears, whether it's public speaking, starting a new career, or having a difficult conversation, you build resilience and confidence. Each obstacle you overcome makes you stronger and more capable of handling whatever life throws at you. Finally, we come to the importance of continuous self-improvement. The journey to a better mindset is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong commitment. Strive to become 1% better every day. Read books that challenge your thinking. Reflect on your mistakes and learn from them. Practice new skills and step out of your comfort zone. The cumulative effect of small, consistent efforts will compound over time, leading to extraordinary results. Remember, the goal is not perfection, it's progress. So, why do you need this mindset? Because life is hard, but it's also beautiful. It's full of challenges, but also opportunities. With the right mindset, you can turn your struggles into strengths, your fears into fuel, and your dreams into reality. You have the power to create a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. But it starts with a choice to take responsibility, to create order, to pursue meaning, to face your fears, and to commit to continuous growth. This mindset is not just a tool for success, it's a way of life, and it's within your reach. So I ask you, what will you do with this knowledge? How will you apply it to your life? The choice is yours. But remember, you need this mindset not just to survive, but to thrive. Embrace responsibility. The foundation of a strong mindset begins with embracing responsibility. This is not just about acknowledging your role in your successes, but also in your failures. Responsibility is the cornerstone of personal growth because it shifts your perspective from being a passive observer of your life to an active participant. When you take responsibility, you stop blaming external circumstances, whether it's your upbringing, your environment, or other people, for your struggles. Instead, you recognize that you have the power to change your situation through your choices and actions. This mindset is liberating because it places the control of your life firmly in your hands. Responsibility is not about carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's about understanding that your decisions shape your reality. For example, if you're unhappy in your job, instead of complaining about your boss or the company, take responsibility for your career path. What skills can you improve? What opportunities can you seek? When you adopt this mindset, you stop waiting for someone else to fix your problems and start taking proactive steps to create the life you want. Responsibility also extends to your relationships. If you're facing conflicts, ask yourself what role you played in the situation and how you can contribute to resolving it. By taking ownership of your actions, you foster healthier, more meaningful connections with others. Ultimately, embracing responsibility is about recognizing that you are the author of your story. It's about understanding that while you can't control everything that happens to you, you can control how you respond. This mindset empowers you to face challenges with courage and resilience, knowing that every decision you make is a step towards shaping your future. Responsibility is not a burden, it's a privilege. It's the key to unlocking your potential and creating a life of purpose and fulfillment. Confront chaos with order. Life is inherently chaotic. Unexpected events, setbacks, and challenges are inevitable. But here's the truth. Chaos is not your enemy. It's an opportunity. The key to navigating chaos lies in creating order. Order doesn't mean eliminating all uncertainty. It means establishing structure and stability in the areas of your life that you can control. When you bring order to your daily habits, routines, and environment, you create a foundation that allows you to face chaos with clarity and confidence. Start small. Clean your room. Organize your workspace. Create a schedule that prioritizes your most important tasks. These seemingly insignificant acts of order have a profound impact on your mental state. A cluttered environment often reflects a cluttered mind. And by tidying your surroundings, you create space for clarity and focus. Similarly, a well-structured routine provides a sense of stability in an unpredictable world. When you have a plan, you're less likely to be overwhelmed by the chaos around you. Order also extends to your goals. Break down your long-term aspirations into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on making incremental progress rather than trying to achieve everything at once. This approach not only makes your goals more attainable, but also builds momentum and confidence. By confronting chaos with order, you transform uncertainty into opportunity. You learn to adapt, to problem solve, and to thrive in the face of adversity. Remember, order is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about creating a framework that allows you to navigate life's challenges with resilience and purpose. When you bring order to your life, you gain the clarity and stability needed to turn chaos into a catalyst for growth. Pursue meaning, not happiness. In a world obsessed with instant gratification and fleeting pleasures, it's easy to chase happiness. But happiness is a byproduct, not a goal. What you should be pursuing is meaning. Meaning comes from aligning your actions with your values and contributing to something greater than yourself. It's about finding purpose in your work, your relationships, in your daily life. When you focus on meaning, you'll find that happiness follows naturally, not as a fleeting emotion, but as a deep and enduring sense of fulfillment. The pursuit of meaning requires introspection. Ask yourself, what do I value most? What kind of person do I want to be? How can I contribute to the world in a meaningful way? These questions guide you toward a life of purpose. Meaning is often found in the challenges and struggles that push you to grow. It's in the effort you put into your relationships, the dedication you show in your work, and the resilience you demonstrate in the face of adversity. One of the most powerful ways to find meaning is through service. When you contribute to the well-being of others, you create a sense of connection and purpose that transcends your individual desires. Whether it's through your career, volunteering, or simply being there for someone in need, acts of service remind you that your life has value beyond your personal achievements. The pursuit of meaning also requires sacrifice. It means prioritizing long-term fulfillment over short-term pleasure. It means making difficult choices and staying committed to your values even when it's hard. But the rewards are immeasurable. A life of meaning is a life of depth, purpose, and fulfillment. It's a life that leaves a lasting impact on the world and on the people around you. Face your fears. Fear is a natural part of life, but it's also a barrier to growth. Every time you avoid a challenge or shy away from discomfort, you limit your potential. The truth is, growth lies on the other side of fear. When you confront your fears, whether it's public speaking, starting a new career, or having a difficult conversation, you build resilience and confidence. Each obstacle you overcome makes you stronger and more capable of handling whatever life throws at you. Facing your fears requires courage, but courage is not the absence of fear. It's the willingness to act despite it. Start by identifying the fears that hold you back. Are you afraid of failure, rejection, uncertainty? Once you've identified your fears, take small, deliberate steps to confront them. If you're afraid of public speaking, start by speaking in front of a small group of friends. If you're afraid of failure, take on a project that challenges you and embrace the possibility of making mistakes. It's important to remember that fear is often a sign that you're on the right path. It's a signal that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and into a space where growth is possible. When you face your fears, you prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. You build a sense of self-efficacy that empowers you to take on even greater challenges. Facing your fears also requires self-compassion. It's okay to feel afraid, and it's okay to stumble along the way. What matters is that you keep moving forward. Each time you confront a fear, you chip away at its power over you. Over time, you'll find that the things that once terrified you no longer hold you back. You'll discover a newfound sense of freedom and confidence that allows you to pursue your goals with boldness and determination. Continuous self-improvement, the journey to a better mindset, is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong commitment. Strive to become 1% better every day. This mindset of continuous self-improvement is the key to unlocking your full potential. It's about recognizing that growth is a process, not a destination, and that every small step you take brings you closer to the person you want to be. Self-improvement begins with self-awareness. Take the time to reflect on your strengths and weaknesses. What habits are serving you? And which ones are holding you back? What skills do you need to develop to achieve your goals? Self-awareness allows you to identify areas for growth and create a plan for improvement. One of the most effective ways to pursue self-improvement is through learning. Read books that challenge your thinking. Seek out mentors who can guide you. Take courses that expand your knowledge and skills. Learning not only broadens your perspective, but also keeps your mind sharp and adaptable. Self-improvement also requires discipline. It's easy to fall into the trap of complacency, especially when life gets busy or challenging. But growth happens when you push through the resistance and stay committed to your goals. Create a routine that prioritizes self-improvement, whether it's through daily reading, exercise, or reflection. Small, consistent efforts compound over time, leading to extraordinary results. Finally, self-improvement is about embracing failure as a learning opportunity. You will make mistakes along the way, and that's okay. What matters is that you learn from them and keep moving forward. Each failure is a stepping stone on the path to success. By adopting a mindset of continuous self-improvement, you create a life of growth, resilience, and fulfillment. You become the best version of yourself, not just for your own sake, but for the sake of those around you.